Now, we need to round the numbers below to the nearest hundredth. So first, we have 0.381. Remember, the hundredths digit is always the second digit after the decimal point. So if we're rounding to the nearest hundredth, we can circle the second digit after the decimal point and then underline the digit to the right, so underline the thousandths digit. Now remember, when we have 4 or less, we round down, and because we have a 1 in our thousandths, we round down. That means the 8 in our hundredths stays the same, and digits to the left of what we've circled always stay the same. So 0.381 to the nearest hundredth is 0.38. We can show 0.381 on a number line. We can see that it's between the hundredths 0.38 and 0.39, but because it's closer to 0.38, because each of these squares is 1,000th, we round down. Now we have 1.405. So again, we find our hundredths digit, which is always the second digit after the decimal point, and we look to the right, so to the thousandths digit. Remember, if it's 5 or more, we round up, and we have a 5, which means the 0 in our hundredths turns into a 1. Digits to the left stay the same, so we get 1.41. We can see on our number line that 1.405 is right in the middle of 1.40 or 1.4 and 1.41. But if a number is right in the middle, then we always round up, not down. Now we have 5.598. So we can circle our hundredths digit and look to the right. We have an 8, so we're rounding up. But we already have 9 in our hundredths, and we can only have one digit in each place value. So what we need to do here is to circle the tenths and hundredths together. So 1 more than 59 is 60. So because we're rounding to the nearest hundredth, we can have 5.60, but we don't need zeros on the end of decimals, so we can write 5.6. We can see on a number line that 5.598 is closer to 5.6, which is the same as 5.60, than it is to 5.59, so we can see that we need to round up. Now we have 6.107. To round to the nearest hundredth, we find our hundredths place and look to the thousandths. Here we have a 7, so because it's 5 or more, we know that we're rounding up. So the 0 in our hundredths becomes a 1, and digits to the left stay the same, so we have 6.11. On a number line, we can see that 6.107 is closer to 6.11 than it is to 6.1 or 6.10, so that's why we round up.